As you can see, guys, we're just 4,998, 2 subscribers away from our magic 5,000. Can you see it on the screen? Our first major target, in fact our second major target. 1,000 was our first target, then 5,000, that was to get monetized, the first 1,000, and then we had 5,000. If you look on the screen right now, 4,998, 2 subscribers to go. If you look on the screen just here, you can see 4,998 subscribers. Will we get it during this show? 2 more to go. Share the video, get your friends to tune in just 5 minutes ago before we start trading again. Welcome everybody here on the Day Trader. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We're just ready to start trading again. What an afternoon. Very, very tough. Let's see where we end up. Just a few seconds to go now. Let's get right into the live shows. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for tuning in. And market crash today with, in the UK, the pound being decimated. One of the highest levels in history. The dollar now buys you 91 pence. Absolutely incredible stuff. Okay, here we go. Let's get straight into our trading position. Welcome everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the Day Trader. What a day we've got today for you. Markets completely crashing. Has the Fed gone too far? The Fed might have to get back in again and calm things down because the pound and the dollar, look at that, used to get, on average in history, a dollar would get you 60 pence. Well, a dollar gets you 91, nearly 92 pence. Could it soon become parity? Can you imagine it? And that is a major problem. Things can break. We can't go on like this. The Fed might step in and calm things down. They might even start to reduce rates. No one believes that's going to happen, but that's what happened on the last Great Recession when this happened. Other economies crashed, and the US economy had to pivot. So maybe that will happen. I don't know. Let's get into it. Everyone's losing money. Let's have a quick look at where we are. This is our overall portfolio. Down 6.5% today. Now, can you see why? Can you see why I reduced a lot of my positions? I took a lot of flack for it. A lot of people said, why are you selling so much? Well, I think you can now see why I had to do it. It was the right thing to do, right? I had to trim down my positions, and it was the right thing to do. Otherwise, I would have been down another maybe 4% today if I hadn't have trimmed down, took some losses, and buy back cheaper. Sometimes you have to. It's just the way it works. Right now, the markets are going down. Even if you're down, you sell, you buy back later. It's the way to survive. So, this is the way it's going to go. We're not going to hit bottom yet. Worst case scenario, there's 15%. I've done some calculations today, made a lot of phone calls, listened to a lot of people I respect, and we could go down another 15%. That would be the absolute bottom, 15%. No guarantees, of course, but can your portfolio stand another 15% loss? Can it go down another 15%? If it can, and you're in margin, and you can go down 15%, when it hits that point, we could really rally. We are looking at spring to summer next year. That doesn't take long to come around. We soon get there. Maybe if you can hold on till then, either if you're in margin, you're just taking the pain of the interest rate, which is now on Robinhood 5.75. So we're going to probably see 6.5%, maybe 7%. So you've got to make 7% on your money, on your returns before you make a profit. But the markets are so far down now, another 15%, it could rally from there. We might even get a rally at the end of the day. What do you think? Some of the safe bets, I've always said, Johnson & Johnson, look at this. Johnson & Johnson, it's always, I regard as a safe port for my money. It's got 4.5% of my money in it, which is not a huge amount, pays a good dividend, and holds its position. That's good. Now, also was mentioned by Ali Tisro a few moments ago, that SPCE. Now, I took some flack for selling this last night. I sold half of my Virgin Galactic. I'm still in, still got 1,000 shares, which is still look pretty good for my portfolio at 7%. But I did get it to 490. 495, sell it, even at a slight loss, and you can see why. But it is holding up compared to a lot of other stocks. Anyway, Let's welcome everybody in this afternoon, see who's here. If you've just tuned in, subscribe and ring the bell. What a day, yikes. Yes, indeed. Look at the British pound today. We might get, what do you think? Do you think the Fed will step in and pivot? It could well happen. Could well happen. They can do it in seconds. Doesn't take much for that to happen. Anyway, there we go. Let's go through and have a little look. You can see the S&P 500 is down today, another 2.5%. Starting to get a bit of a little bit rebound on the end of the day. But let's see. Overall portfolio down 6%. Huge day. Crypto, as we predicted, took a lot of flack for this as well, saying that crypto is going to keep going down. A lot of people don't want to hear that, but it is. Not a hedge against inflation either. Anyway, there you go. Enphase Energy. I've told you, one of the best stocks you can own. I haven't added or sold. It's down today. I could get some more, but I'm not in a financial position to do so right now. If you bought some S&P puts yesterday, you'd be up about 30%, depending on the level. It's not something I understand fully about, I have to be honest. 22 S&P puts yesterday, you'd be up about 30%, depending on the level. I don't understand it, options trading, enough. I do have access to options trading. Let me share with you here. Look, if I go to the S&P 500 and I want to buy, look, options, it's available to me. Calls, puts, here it all is. But I have to be honest with you, I don't fully understand it. Not fully. And if you're going to go into it, you need to know what you're doing. But there you go. There it all is. There's all the mystery of the universe, and I'm not fully into it yet. I don't do options trading, so anyway, there you go. Let's go back to what we do know. Getting a bit of a rally now. I said we'd get a rally at the end of the day, and looks like we are. If you bought hello, Sir Real Ray, hello, Sir Martin, how are you, mate? Lovely to have you here. What a day. What a day. I trimmed down. It was the right thing to do. Manage my risk. Manage my portfolio. And, oh, you're on TikTok as well. Multi-talented you are today, mate. Brilliant stuff. Okay. Virgin Galactic is down 3.2, rising a little bit. I'm very pleased with this. Virgin Galactic could have gone down to $3, and it doesn't want to at the moment. Let's have a look at the RSI. Let's have a little look. It's approaching the oversold again. It was down there earlier, but look, it had no effect. In fact, it did slightly. I beg your pardon. It was down earlier, and the price rallied a little bit. 494. Yeah. When it went down that low on the RSI, it did rally a bit. 1466 that was. Anyway, we'll keep our eye on it. I'm not in a position to buy anymore. I'd have to use margin if I did that. Virgin Galactic, 14,482. We are getting a bit of a bounce. The S&P 500, that's big hope. Everyone's buying up now, hoping next week is green. Yes, I don't want to chase the stock. I think that's always the wrong thing to do. Don't follow the trend. I don't think that's the right thing to do. It's like lemmings again. Everybody suddenly sells. Now everybody's buying. So follow your own course. Do what you know is right. Trim off the top. Take some profits. Manage your risk. That is what's right. Okay, if you've just tuned in, subscribe, ring the bell. Let me know. Now, one of those stocks to keep, I think, is Tesla. I know it's difficult when I'm up I was up 25%. Now I'm down. I'm up 16%. Take some profits, buy it back. It's scary, right? But one thing that's helping this stock from a retail investor point of view, the fact that it has stock split, so it seems cheaper. We know it isn't. Everybody knows it isn't. Institutions know it isn't, but it feels cheaper. It feels cheaper to the average man on the street who's got his app, who can buy a bit of Tesla, thinks, oh, wow, it's $275 for a share of Tesla. It feels cheap. So there's that sentiment. let's have a look at the chart on this one. This is approaching overbought at the moment. You can see, but what's the volume doing? A lot of selling pressure this morning, and now it's kind of leveled out. It's even a little bit. Maybe the volume of buying is coming in at the end of the day. It does seem to just suggest we are getting some buy-ins at the end of the day today. I said that could happen, that we might get a rally at the end of the day. Sell-off Friday typically happens, but we're getting a little bit of a rally at the end of the day. This would be a bad time to sell if you're thinking of selling when you're down. You want to give it some time now, but this is also a time if you want to get out of the market because you're expecting it to go lower next week, then maybe this is a good time. Get some profits out if you've got that ability there. Anyway, let's see what we got here. Let's have a look. You can also buy inverse SPY ETF, which does the same thing, but it's riskier as the downside is unlimited, unlike options. It's a dead cat bounce. People closing short positions. There you go. Real investors do not move markets. Sorry, retail investors do not move markets. No, it takes millions and millions of shares, I understand, to move a stock. We've had a bit of fun on this channel, actually. Some people say, come on, let's drive the market. It's fun to imagine that you could do that, but no, we'd need millions of subscribers, millions of viewers, millions of people all buying in the stock at the same time, and even then, it'd be very doubtful if it would ever happen. You would have to buy millions of shares. But anyway, anything's possible. Who knows? I like to aim for the stars, hit the moon, you know what I mean? CSX is 25% below its value. Great dip to look at come Monday. That's me, LOL. Yeah, that's me. Let's drive the stock market. Come on, everybody. It's fun to do, innit? You believe in it. It's you know, you're investing. You're trying to make yourself feel better. You want to feel engaged. It's important to feel engaged. That's why Robinhood was developed, to get investors to be engaged. How's the world in the day trader world? How's Tesla Jam still blooming with electric, or power cut and gone down? I hope not, as Tesla Jam is our company. Absolutely. I know we sell a lot of Tesla Jam. A bit of apricot, a bit of strawberry. The Church of Logic meme stock, perhaps. Well, AMC rally last year is living proof of that. Don't misjudge the meme stock. Why you think the freeze trades? I'm not sure of the question there, Church. Anyway, let me share with you an historic moment of our channel. 4,998 up, went down to 4,997. Will we get 5,000 subscribers during this show? I'd say it's highly likely. Highly likely. We're trying to get to 5,000 subscribers on our show. It'll be quite an amazing achievement for me. When we do, Greg Dickerson is coming on our show. So if you're on TikTok right now and you'd like to be part of a bit of history, we're about to get 5,000 subscribers on YouTube. Click the profile link just here. Click it just here, and we'll come back to it and we'll try and get it up. So what we're going to do now, the links for YouTube here, click here, come on in, come into YouTube and click subscribe. And what we'll do, we'll go back to it at the end of the show and see if we can have a big moment. All right? So there you go. Be really fun. If you want to be part of it and make us go over 5,000 subscribers today, click the profile link just here, come into YouTube, subscribe, and at the end of the show, we'll go back to it and let's see if we've hit it. Be quite exciting, right? Anyway, back to our trades. It's basic fundamentals to drive a stock up that is being shorted over 40% of its volume. I was listening to all the news, the financial channels this afternoon on my break, and it's overwhelming support for the stocks are oversold. Let me try and get my camera in focus. There we go. A lot of overwhelming support for the stocks are oversold. Anyway, it's 60% of that volume decides to, if 60% of that volume decides to buy, it brings the value up quickly, called a short squeeze. Oh yes, indeed. Hey, hope all is well. Nicky Boy Gaming, how are you this morning? You missed the morning show. We were promoting your channel. Where were you, mate? Missed you this morning. The Church of Logic, the point I'm making is retail investors won't move Tesla because a stock split made it look cheap. No, I know that. I know and not enough retail investors will drive up the stock. What I'm saying is, because the stock looks cheap to retail investors, I think people will buy it. People will buy it. Normally, a stock split only really benefits in a bull market. When it's a bear market, you know, retail investors haven't got any money. They're like me, right? You know, margin called and God knows what else. So, but from a sentiment point of view, I spoke to several investors today. Some young investors, people on their phones, on their apps, and it's like, hey, look, Tesla's only $275. I can buy a share of that. It makes them feel more engaged, and I think it's one of the things that really did work for Robinhood. It gets people engaged. So I'm not saying it will drive the stock price up, but retail investors will buy it. That's what I'm saying. Yes, it will. Why you think Tesla keeps splitting it? If it had no effect, they would never do it. They do it for several reasons. They do it, first of all, so more people can options trade. That's why. That's the fundamental reason. The board have to agree to it. It makes it more affordable for people. Not everyone can fractional share. And also, you need 100 shares for a contract. So some people now have got, you know, it's a quarter of the price as it was to options trade, but that's still a lot of money though. A Tesla share, right? I mean, still $275. You still need 27.5 grand to do a contract for Tesla, so it's still a lot. Anyway, oversold means nothing. All it means is people want to get out of the door, and form may slow, but that's all. There you go. Appreciate that. 22. Appreciate your input here. I was asleep this morning. I was streaming late last night. Fell asleep not long ago. Well, do you know what, Nicky Boy Gaming? We'll promote your channel this afternoon now you're here. All right? Don't you worry. We'll do it again today. Hello all. Stock market plan. The Church of Logic. Look at Berkshire Hathaway shares. Stock split happens to help market liquidity. The logic is it makes the share price less volatile. Okay. It's the old Warren Buffett folks of the market that hate retail investors because it made a whole new culture of trading. I'm not supporting meme crazy, but they are good. They are good, but it's a good problem to have. Yes, we do want people to be investing. We do want people to be engaged. It just needs now time for education. Anyway, what's going on here? I've got someone coming in the chat talking nonsense. What's going on? Have I got someone talking nonsense, Mike? Anyway, love it. Let's go through and have a little look. Rivian, look at this. I said that we'd get a bounce in the close, and this is it. Now then, I am considering selling some Rivian. Rivian is a long way off from being like Tesla. I do want to trim down my portfolio. I do want to prepare for greater losses. I've got a 25% profit. It's been considerably higher. You know, I've had, at the peak here, I was at $40 a share. I'm now at 26. So that's a difference of $14. Let me do a quick calculation. Let's quickly have a look. $14 times 26, $364 at my peak. So not so great, right? But a profit's a profit. I do believe we're in for some more pain. I do believe things are going to go down. We didn't get the rally like we thought we would, but that's an opportunity for me to take a profit. A profit is a profit. 25%. And that would be very, very helpful to put back in my portfolio. There we go. What do you think? Let's have a look at some other options this afternoon. We're out of Ethereum. We're out of Bitcoin. We're out of BSV. I have got some BSV, but I wouldn't sell it. I'm never going to sell it. It makes no sense. Enphase Energy, should be buying some more Enphase Energy with my profits. That would be a good idea. Or even the S&P, actually. If I didn't want to come out of the market, that would not be a bad move. In fact, that's a very good move. Very good move, actually. If I look at Rivian right now, and then I move it into VU, that would be a smart move. If I want to stay in the market, that would be a smart move. Okay, let's think about this. Let's take some profit from Rivian and buy the S&P 500. That might be good. Rivian is up today. I know. What do you think? Good idea or not? There's a good case to be made for having a professional money manager. People tend to gamble with their own money and go all in far too easily. Yeah, I get that. Let's run our first 10-second commercial break. Be right back. Skip this ad. Here we go. We'll come right back after this. Why are you buying the S&P? Why? Because it's the best for risk. I am down by 7%. I can lower my average. It provides a decent dividend. It spreads the risk across the best companies. For me, that makes most sense in a stable market to stabilize my portfolio. That's why. And I understand it makes me feel comfortable. I don't feel fearful of it. And I think that's important too. Anyway, let's run my first commercial break. Skip the ad. I'll be back in 10 seconds from now. Okay, we're back. I should say, do you think it will be higher next Friday? Do I think S&P will be higher next Friday? No. No, I don't. I would imagine it would be the same or perhaps a bit lower, but I don't know. The fact of the matter is, I've been buying the S&P every time it gets cheaper. Keep stepping it down, just dollar cost averaging, like as if I was a regular employed person, and every month I bought a little bit more of something, like you do. I've got an option here to buy when it's down. It could go up next week. Who knows? The fact of the matter is, I'm down. I don't sell the S&P 500 unless I'm desperate to trim off the top. I'm down 7.5%. So it's a good opportunity to buy compared to what it was, isn't it? Kind of makes sense. Makes sense to me. Rivian also doesn't have cash flows, I think. No, and we are moving more into that. We are moving in more into companies that are actually making money, and Rivian aren't at the moment. And at the end of the day, $24 profit, 24% is a decent profit. The Church of Logic, I disagree. If you know what you're doing on hedge, you hedge your risk. Everything you do in the market is a gamble, in my humble opinion. People don't have a lot of money, have no choice but to take greater risk. I agree, Church, 100%. And at the end of the day, 22 is talking in specifics as if he knows the right way to do things. Do it this way. This is probably right. I had just watched the best hedge funders on Wall Street on my dinner break on TV, and all the best investors, the hedge funders, and so on and so forth. And you know what? They're all disagreeing with each other. And these are all the billion-dollar investors all disagreeing. One say it's going to go up, one say it's going to go down. I'd short this, I'd long that. There's no agreement. And if there was, the stock market wouldn't work anyway, which proves in some respects everything is a gamble, what Market Profit said this morning. And I think Church has just said it as well. If it was a foregone fact of what would happen, everybody would do it, and then it wouldn't work, would it? It wouldn't work. You have to have winners and losers to make the winners win. I mean, it's like the lottery. We can't all win the lottery. It wouldn't work, would it? It's bloody obvious. Anyway, take profits where you can. I think the markets are going down, so there you go. There's no dividends either with, obviously, excuse me, there's no dividends with Rivian, whereas with VU, I will get some dividends as well. And it's a decent profit. 24.65% is a decent profit. Anyway, that's what makes the markets work. Of course it is. Of course it is. People buying, people selling. That's how it works. If everyone just bought and no one sold, it wouldn't work, would it? Martin, I do the best. Martin, I do know the best way to make money in the market to look after the downside. Well, if you did, and you knew, and 100%, we've had people on this show say they know. We've had some very successful. This morning you met Muzanella, one of our biggest traders. He's probably our biggest trader. Does $100,000 contracts on a regular basis. Has clients he represents. And he has me on his show running in the background. And he has me on mute when his clients are in. And then he unmutes me when he's able to listen. And he has made money and he has lost money. Market Profit was absolutely convinced a month ago that my portfolio would rise to $100,000. He's a big investor. He said now the Fed have given up on inflation. Now he was wrong. Nobody knows, and you know, I'm just making sure that all arguments are on the table. And if everybody knew what was going on, then you know, it wouldn't work. Congratulations on 5,000. Caden, I don't know. Have we got there yet? I haven't refreshed the screen. I'm holding till we all come in here and we'll all do it together. Okay? So I'm going to record it the moment we become 5,000. I haven't clicked on that screen yet. It only rolls round once. It'll probably happen during today's show. It may have already happened, but I'm not showing it yet. My point exactly, 22. Option hedging is still considered a risk. Everything is a risk. No one has a clue what's going to go on. I thought market profit was very bearish. He was. How has he predicted? He was bearish, but he said after the last Fed report that it was a 0.5%. I think it was. When was it? The last one. The last one. I forget what it was. He said, I can see your portfolio going to 100 grand by the end of the year. And that was my target. That was my target. But he's stepped back from that now. It's very easy to pivot when everything's changing. Flipping easy. Anyway, you aren't getting it. The whole point I'm making is no one knows. That is why you hedge. I understand that. I'm still here listening, Nicky Boy Gaming. If you want to call into the show, 22, remember I have to focus on my members, right? You can call into the show, just become a member. Now, obviously, you are a big investor. You seem to know it all about options trading and everything else. Why don't you become a member? It's only $2 a month. If you're making thousands of dollars a day on the stock market, why wouldn't you be a member of our channel? You can then call in via Discord and you could share your knowledge with everyone and everyone would benefit from your information rather than remain anonymous on our channel. Why wouldn't you do that? There's the invitation to join. Just a thought. It's just a thought. I know you might go, I don't want to spend $2 a month, but I mean, at the end of the day, you can help a lot of people if you know you're right. Surely it would be great to help as many people as possible. Anyway, the markets are down 15% for the year in the S&P. They are. Boss, how do I get to 1,000 followers? I need help with that. Stock market plan, I can help you with that. It's my full-time job on YouTube, and I'm successful growing a channel. I think you'll all agree. So, if you are a silver member, I don't know what you are right now without checking your status. Are you bronze or silver? If you upgrade to silver, I can put you on the homepage of the YouTube channel and get everyone to subscribe to you during the show, like we did this morning for Muzanella. I can also, if you are a silver member, make you a video. If you make me a manager, upload your a video to your channel, do all the thumbnails and tags and everything. Also, if you are a gold member, and you can always downgrade the following month if you don't want the services, I provide my services for a gold member for 2 1-hour Zoom calls a month for free. And I will audit your channel, help you with the thumbnails, the tags, the description, how to promote a channel. You don't ever need to spend any money on ad revenue. And I will help you do all of those things and guarantee I'll get you more subscribers live on the show. Not just subscribers, but viewers to your video. People will watch and engage and like. I guarantee it, 1,000%. All right? Become a silver member or gold if you want these one-on-one Zoom calls, and I will help you. And I guarantee you'll have more success. That's an absolute guaranteed fact, because what we've got here is the most engaged channel on YouTube. People help everybody on this channel. They all help our members. So there you go. Stock market plan. I guarantee I can help you. And once you get to 1,000, you can start earning money. The markets are down 15% for the rest of the year. In the year, says Church. That's right. Fed do not care about inflation. If they did, they would never have a realistic goal of 2% inflation. Max Payne hasn't been reached, making a lot of money buying puts. That's a single woman waiting for you. That's a name and a half. That's over there on Twitch. Let me just go and say hello to you. Thanks for the follow. If you actually subscribe to our channel on Twitch for free using Amazon Prime, the first Friday of the month, every month, we do a cash prize giveaway. I give away a cash prize. There you go. You're following me now. Just become a subscriber. It's for free. And unlike other Twitchers, I actually give back the subscribers once a month, first Friday of the month, and in the live show to you guys as a thank you. All right. The Church of Logic is home insurance a risk? You aren't understanding the point. Options are an insurance policy against your other positions. It's a risk not to have home insurance. It is the same. I get that. Leonard Andrews, I am glad Virgin Galactic delayed their space travel because now the Fed tanking the market. The price of Virgin Galactic would not go up. Leonard Andrews. Let's have a look at Virgin Galactic. Oh, look at that. 487. Getting a bit of a bounce right now. We are getting a bounce into the close. I said we would today. I also predicted a 0.75 interest hike, and we got that. I also predicted that we'd get a close today. I said that this morning, and we are. By the way, just want to say that. Accumulating shares with money made from puts. Good for you. Congratulations. Brickmark, welcome. I actually tried to super chat you, Martin, but it isn't available in my country. Oh. It's available in all countries. I don't know why that is. That's weird. That's very kind of you to try. I don't know why that is. Does it not allow you to become a member either? I thought that was a global thing. I'm in contact with YouTube regularly, and I believe it's a global thing. There is the invitation to join. Try it. I don't know. Hello, party people. Wow, that's awesome. Absolutely, stock market plan. I absolutely guarantee 100%. If you don't feel it's worth the gold membership, you can downgrade to silver once again or bronze. But I promise you, you'll get subscribers and everything. Is anybody live chatting, playing up? I have to close it, open, reopen, so what others putting down? Is anyone live chat playing up? No, everything's working fine, Nikki. Good evening, Alicia and Patricia from Italy. Broadcast room is open. Let me open the broadcast lounge. Is it open? Yes. Oh, hello. Church of Logic is on the show. All right, we've got one of our members calling in today. Let me bring you in, Church. We've got a guest. He must be in Russia, I think. It may be. He may be. If you are in Russia, you cannot access all the facilities. That's very true. That is not a joke. I think next week will be green. That is not a joke. You're right. Silver is a good membership. That's what I have. There you go. There you go. Right. We have got a guest today with us live on the show. We've got the amazing Church of Logic. Let me give him a quick introduction. This is Church. This was him before. He's in the green room waiting to come in. You can do this. You can call in and you can be just like the Church of Logic. Here he is.
I have to first say that, your show is amazing. Everyone needs to check out Martyn Lucas, the day trader.
There he is. That was him calling in last time. So let's see if he's got his nice fancy pink lights on today. And there he goes. So if you are a YouTuber and you want to promote your channel, and you want to get me to highlight your channel during the show, you can call in. So we're going to go over now to the broadcast lounge, and we're going to invite our dear friend Church of Logic. Let's hear about what he has to say today. Let me go and put myself in the broadcast lounge, because no one can call in until I go in there. Let me have a look. And let's see. I think he's just on audio today, so let's unmute him. And would everybody give a massive welcome, a lovely, friendly welcome to one of our friends and members of our channel, Church of Logic. You're live on the show. You're live on the Day Trader and around the world. How are you, mate?
Yeah, hey, what's going on?
Oh, he's come on. Hang on a minute. He's come on camera now. Look, he sort of teased me with that. He didn't come on camera, but now he has. Hang on a minute. Before I bring you on, Church, are you able to turn your camera around? If not, it doesn't matter. It's better if you go landscape rather than portrait. You did landscape last time. If you can't, don't worry about it. But I'll give you 5 seconds before I bring you in to give you a chance. If you can't, tell me, and that's absolutely fine. It fills the screen better if you're able to, but don't worry if you can't. And while he's playing with his camera, we'll just check. We're down 5.78, 5.32. Oh, I think he's got it. I think he might have got it. Just give it a second. The S&P is coming up into the close. I said we'd get a rise. Is it not working, Church?
It appears not.
Don't worry about it. It doesn't matter. It makes you unique. You're the guy who comes in. Hey, we got a new member. Crag has just became a silver member. Church, I've just got to celebrate our member. So you hold right where you are. You know we got to prioritize that, right? Crag, just want to thank you very much indeed for becoming a member of our channel. So first of all, would everybody please welcome Crag, he's gone in at silver membership, so he wants obviously to be on our YouTube channel. He wants his YouTube channel promoted and everything else. Would everybody please give a massive, massive load of love and welcome to Crag. Crag, where are you from? What part of the world are you from? Let us know where you're from. And all the members now, put your cities and countries in. I just realized my bronze had ran out, and he thought, sod it, I'm going to go silver instead. I want to be big time. So everybody, please congratulate and welcome our brand new member. Here he is. We've got Crag on the house today, in the house rather. There we go. Congratulations. There you go. Fireworks nearly didn't work then, but they did in the end. There we go. Congratulations, cheers, and welcome to the family. Exeter, there you go. You're getting all the welcomes. New York City, of course, from Church. And now, don't forget, Crag, if you're not on Discord, here is the Discord again. I can upgrade you. You can have your own channel on Discord now. Now you're silver. You can also have a 20-minute fundraiser if you want one, or a 20-minute birthday, anniversary, wedding. What people pay $500 for, you get for free as a silver member. And if you wish to go on the homepage of my YouTube channel and you'd like to be promoted, just ask me and I'll do it for you at the end of the show. And also I can make you a video and promote your channel as well if you make me a manager. All of these things, just reach out to me on Discord and I can explain more of it. But right now though, we want to get back to our guest who's just called in. Who are we talking about? We're talking about Churchy. I like to call him Churchy. I hope he doesn't mind too much. Anyway, let's welcome him to the show. Here he is, the Church of Logic. How are you, mate?
Hey, Martin. Good to see you again, man.
Good to see you too, buddy. Really, really great. What's going on? Bit better today or worse? I don't know. What do you think?
I'm up 4% today, so I'm actually in a great mood as far as the portfolio goes.
Well, I'm glad to hear it, mate.
Yeah, I pretty much went against the tech stocks right now because of Chairman Powell's speech. I was listening to very in between the lines, not so much listening to his punchlines, but I was listening to the things that he was saying in between all those things. And that's the reason why I'm calling in today. I was trying to call in a couple of days ago, but I got really busy with work. And I wanted to really explain what Chairman Powell's really trying to say to people without saying it. Uh, at first and foremost, Chairman Powell has not changed his speech much. He's pretty much been very consistent, so I'm not going to call him a liar per se. He's been very consistent with what he said he was going to do, and he has been doing it. However, I think now the goalpost is still not being moved enough. He's saying 2% inflation goal. I honestly don't see inflation going down to 2% for a very, very long time. And I don't think the markets, I don't think the banks, and I don't think the world can really take 5 to 6 years of interest rate hikes. I don't see that as being plausible. There's no way he can continue to keep doing the strategy for the next 5 to 6 years.
Yeah, I agree with you. I heard some talk this afternoon as well. I just want to jump in very quickly. Stock market plan. Stick with us. I can see you're in the green room. You can in the broadcast lounge. You can join in a second. I'm just going to talk to Church, and I'll bring you in a minute. You're in the right place if you want to be on the show. Stock market plan. Stay right where you are, and you can be on the show in just a second. We might even have two callers at the same time. We've never done that before. But no, I agree with you. Also, what do you feel? I was watching a number of financial channels this afternoon, and they were discussing with the way the pound has gone today, one of its all-time lows. We're nearly at parity. Remember the day when a dollar would buy you 60 pence? It's now 91 pence. Imagine if I could send money. Imagine if I had some money right now and I could send it home, because in October I'm going home. I'd have 30-40% more money. Unbelievable. So people are predicting that we're about to break global currencies and economies and so on. And Chairman Powell might have to pivot, and we can't keep raising rates. What do you think? Is that possible, or do you not agree with that?
Actually, I'm sorry, can you hear me?
Oh, your audio's gone quiet. Just check your. There you are. You're back now.
Yep. Sorry about that. I mean, I heard everything you said, and I think 100% that you're on the right pace. I mean, I'm very shocked by the news this morning when I woke up and I read that the pound had just crashed like that overnight. The pound has always been for a long, long time a very strong currency.
Yeah.
I would even say it was always stronger than the American dollar. The thing is that Chairman Powell, the U.S. economy, and I know me and you, we bump heads a lot on this. The American economy is still very different from the world's economy, and it's still a very, very big economy that the world still kind of looks at as the leader for economics. And I think really what Powell wants is a strong American dollar again, like they had before. A long time ago, back in the right before the 70s, before we had the crash in the 70s, the American dollar was the currency that everyone wanted. And I still feel like the American government really still wants that. And Chairman Powell is making it about inflation to make it seem like he cares about what me and you are going through. And I think this is all about the government and America trying to stay ahead of everyone. I don't believe that he really cares about inflation. I think he wants to purposely crash the housing market. Now, I'm not totally against that. I'm trying to become a homeowner someday. Not totally against the housing market. I think some of these prices do need to come down in the housing market. I think it's inflated. And again, I don't think he's really looking at me and you as the best interest in heart here. I don't even think he cares about the stock market either. I think it's just more about staying ahead. We don't want our currency to crash. We want to take some of this debt out of the economy. And we're going to just keep continuing business as usual in America. I really don't see inflation going to 2%. There's no indicators. There's no trends right now. There's no data that shows that we're anywhere close to even getting the 4%. And he's saying, oh, we're going to just keep raising rates until we get the 2%. I just think it's all rubbish.
Yeah. Got a comment here from Snedberry Sloan, says, I can't understand why they want to crash the market. It's about cooling down the economy, bringing down inflation, bringing down the free money, the easy money economy that we've had. And part of that, of course, was, COVID has a lot to answer to. You know, after COVID, a lot of countries now have gone backwards. They've not just picked up where they left off, and all the free money that was handed out, all the people here, particularly here in America, who had free handouts, $1,500 handouts a couple of times, young investors who got on the stock market. We saw what happened after COVID. We had a massive rally. And unfortunately for me, I entered it halfway up the bloody chart. I wasn't doing it. I should have joined it, in COVID, and then maybe now I'd still be all right. But anyway, that's another story. But, what we're trying to do is get away from that free money economy. But, for every measure to prevent it, there's pain for other people. Now, if you are retiring right now, if you retired now, your 401k, your investments on the stock market are worth nothing. I said to my wife yesterday, because she's very concerned, and I said, it's great for you because you've got another 10 years to go. Your monthly salary is buying cheap stocks right now. Every month your fund manager is buying stocks at the moment. He's buying more. So you're getting double for your money in, roundabout terms. In 10 years' time, when it bounces back again, you've got a lot more. Your portfolio, your 401k, your pension will be worth a lot more. So for every bad side to this, there's a good side to it too. And our job as investors and traders, we are traders. If we were just investors, we'd buy in today and come back in 10 years, right? We're looking to find opportunities, and there's always some opportunity somewhere. But you do have to pivot. What do you think with today? Last night, I knew today was going to get worse. I knew we'd have a 0.75, and I knew today would be worse, and I sold some of the stocks that I've had profits on. The profits were reduced. They weren't as high as they were a week or so ago, but they were still a lot higher than they are today. I took some profits, and I got a bit of slated on YouTube. Why have you sold this? Why have you sold that? I intend to buy back at a lower level, which means not only did I make a profit, but I also bought back at a lower level, so gained on both sides of the equation. You've got to manage your funds, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think you're doing the right thing as far as I think it's important for everybody that follows the channel and any investor out there is that everyone's risk tolerance, everyone's situation, everyone's lifestyle is different. What you're doing is you're still running a show, but you're also running your own lifestyles portfolio. And I think that people have to understand that it's not just about YouTube. It's not just about appeasing the crowd. This is your money still. This is your real money, and you have to manage it the best way you can for yourself. For me, I've been very bearish, and, I don't mean to be the negative Nancy of the group all the time where I'm saying that, doomsday is ahead. I may come off that way. I apologize, but I will say that people are playing a very dangerous game chasing a falling knife. I feel like for space, I'm a huge supporter of space. I love Virgin. I used to go to the Virgin Megastore in Times Square as a child. I used to run around that place. I know Virgin is more than capable of having a successful company. I just think with the current market conditions, it kind of trumps all those big things that we used to grow up in and believe in. I don't think fundamentals are here right now. I don't think this is a fundamental market. And I think it's smart to go ahead and do some shorts. But you got to be careful with that, too, because if you sit on your shorts too long, you're going to get squeezed. That's just how it is. And you can't sit there and be a bull all the time either. You can't just keep chasing a stock. You can't just keep putting call options in and predicting when we're going to have a green or a red day. It's just not possible unless you got $1 million like market profit.
Yeah, very different story.
You can sit back.
Exactly. You touched on it perfectly there. Every single person watching this show is going to have a different experience and react differently. You all believe in different things. You can turn on all the major news financial channels and the biggest hedge funders, the biggest experts on the planet, all the guys from Wall Street and all the ladies and everybody, and everyone disagrees with each other. No, it's not 100% we all go one way, all right? There's disagreement with everybody. And so not only do you have that, then you also have some people say you should and only options trade because of the benefits to that. There's some people go, I don't like doing it. And if you don't like doing it or understand it, you shouldn't do it. You might believe that we have an EV future. You might go, no, it's all rubbish. We're all going to go back to gas cars in 5 years. The whole thing's going to fall down. You're not right or you're not wrong. We don't know what the future is. We don't know if EVs are going to come crashing down. No one knows, right? Not really. But I tell you what, as we're talking, what is interesting is across all of my portfolio, which I regard as balanced, and if it wasn't balanced, I'd be a lot worse off than I am today. So I think it's quite balanced. There's some high risk. There's some VU in there. There's some stability. There's Johnson & Johnson. It always holds itself up. But I will say the overall markets are trending down. Nothing of mine is individually disastrous. It's all about the same. But what is interesting, and it is regarded as high risk, is Virgin Galactic this afternoon. Have a quick look at my portfolio, guys. Look at this. It's only down 2.31. It's actually holding up. If this was such high risk right now, this should fall to $2. If what is being portrayed on the stock market today as doom and gloom, the pound has collapsed, the economy is going to go to zero, Virgin Galactic should be sold out and gone to zero, but it's not. There's people who know where this is going to go. Then that doesn't mean I had to hold my 2,500. I wasn't able to. Well, I wasn't unable to. I wasn't margin called or anything. I'm way ahead of it. I'm always planning where this stock price will go, and I don't like getting things too close to the knife. And if I think it's going to go down, I'll take a loss and buy it back at a later date. So that's why I did that, and it's not gone shooting up. So I wasn't wrong. But it is holding up, which is also good. Allows me time to get some more cash to buy it when I'm ready. But as always, Church, great to have you on the show, mate. Anything else you want to add before I let you go?
Yeah, I'm going to do one more thing.
Please,
I know we got somebody else. I want to give everyone some time.
You got all the time you need, mate.
I do want to challenge myself and say that, believe it or not, as bad as people are critical of Virgin Galactic, I had predicted it would be a penny stock, but it's only a penny stock because of the current market conditions and the way they are leveraging the market right now. It's not a penny stock because they're losing money. It's not a penny stock because one of the ships blew out of the sky or anything like that. They just don't have much to play with right now. They don't have much to give us right now because there isn't anything. They're taking their time. And so I'm going to say this. Everyone's going to be shocked. The whole chat's going to blow up. But I feel that Ford is actually supposed to be in the same position right now. As much as I am hawkish and bullish on Ford should definitely be a much lower stock. But the only reason why it isn't compared to Virgin Galactic is because Ford has the name recognition already. Virgin as a company is name recognizable. It's a big company. It's proven. But however, they're using a technology that is completely brand new. We already know Tesla is successful. They were proving. Their cars are on the road now today. Ford is doing the same thing Tesla is doing to some extent. Not exactly the same thing, but they're doing EVs now. So now it's their turn to prove to the market that they can do this. But the flip side to all of it is that this is proven technology already. EVs are actually a thing. EVs are on the road right now. EVs are taking off. Space has not really taken off yet from all companies. Blue Origin is struggling. SpaceX does something totally different. Virgin Orbit, totally different. That's stuff that's already been around. NASA has been doing it for decades. So I think you could compare the two stocks very well. Ford has to now prove to the market that they can speed up production. They can get these trucks and cars out as fast as Tesla can. Once they're able to prove that the clientele is there, the sales are there, the demand is there. There's definitely a product to be sold. But now they have to prove it to everybody that we're going to see just as many Ford trucks as we're going to see Cyber trucks and as we're going to see Rivian trucks. So the stock, I'm not mad that it's down like this. It should be down like this. That's telling me that everything is going to be okay. It should not be a $25 to $30 stock yet. That's nonsense. That would be overvalued. They haven't put a single EV truck on the road yet. They have orders, but they're not on the road yet. We have prototypes, but it's not big yet. It should be this way, and I just think that it's just impatient people who have high expectations and want everything to happen overnight. And it just doesn't work that way. And that's going to be my last say here. You know, everyone that wants to be negative and talk bad about our investments, you're impatient. That's all it is. You don't have enough
Well,
proof to
exactly.
really say that we're making a bad investment.
Exactly. If you're going to come out with an innovative, new, challenging, groundbreaking technology, business, product, service, whatever it might be, just like Amazon. We know what Amazon did at the beginning. We knew where Bitcoin was at the beginning. It was a different story, but we knew where it was. Same with Tesla. All these companies, when they start, they're not making any money. I'm no different. I'm a business. I went live for 10 hours a day for 10 months and earned nothing. I was losing money because electric lights are on and I'm losing money. Who's going to invest in me? Well, you all did, and here we are today. Now the channel makes money. It's no different. It's a business where you're investing, and how much does it cost to build and make rockets? You know, it's a very expensive business. Until you can start ramping up and getting those paid customers coming through the doors and the tills and the cash registers ringing, you're going to be spending some money. But we all know, and there's one thing that people haven't yet understood fully. First of all, Virgin Galactic have plenty of money in the bank for the next 18 months or so, year and a half, number one. Number two, having worked for Richard Branson on his Virgin experiences myself as an entertainer, I know Richard Branson, and his mentality is this wants to be his legacy. He's got money. He could buy the stock himself. He could come on in and he could put money into the company, and he won't let this fail. I don't believe this is going to fail. I don't believe it. I know Richard really wants this to be a success, and the customers are there. It's just a matter of time. And at the end of the day, people get very, very annoyed and very, very impatient when there's no news. The guys are at the factory building the hotels for the astronauts and families in the desert. They're building the rocket ships. They're advancing everything else. They're doing everything they should. Are they supposed to come on YouTube every day and say, right, Mrs. Jones just made the tea? Well, we just put a new seat in the back of the rocket, looking great today. There's nothing to say. And when they're ready, they'll tell us and they'll fly and everything will be great. Anyway, Church, always great to have you here, mate.
Likewise, Martin. Thanks again for having me. Take care, everybody. It's the Day Trader.
Absolutely awesome. Love Churchy a lot. He's a great bloke, isn't he? There you go. You can call in as well if you are a member of the Day Trader. We do actually have stock market plan on the show as well. You are here as well. So stock market plan, let me just bring you in a second. You are now also in the green room. If you want to be on our show, you can. I'm going to unmute you. I don't think you have a camera, but that doesn't matter. You are live on the show. Stock market plan, how are you?
My friend, thank you for having me.
Hey, there you go. Welcome to the Day Trader. And how can we help you today?
You shouldn't have let him go. We could have had a small panel. It would have been more engaging.
That's true. That's true. Well,
I don't think he was ready to go. Is he still out there? Invite him back in.
Hey, listen. He can call straight back if he thinks you've got something worth saying and he wants to engage with you. It's open. I will now invite him back in. Church, if you want to step back in and question or challenge what stock market's about to say, then please feel free. There's always an open invitation. Stock market, you are new to our channel. Thanks for being here. What can we do for you today, mate?
No, I was going to say that I actually live in the Space Coast of Florida. And I live so close to the rockets that they're shooting up, SpaceX. My windows shake when it goes up. That's how close I am to them. And they're going up almost every week and a half, 2 weeks. I mean, they're really, really ramping up. Really, really ramping up. They work 24/7. 24/7. I know a couple of proportional engineers. And man, they're just 7 days a week. The guy's a slave driver.
That's SpaceX, of course, you're talking about, right?
Yeah. He's and the thing about him is that he sleeps in the office, right?
Yeah.
And there's no curveball that you can throw by him. He's kind of like a lot like Sir Richard Branson, right? I mean, those guys are a different breed,
Yeah.
And it's like you can't be lazy around him because he's the one leading the way.
Yeah. Yeah,
my neighbor actually ended up moving back to Texas. He was a propulsion engineer for them, and when he started to make him work on Sundays, he likes to go to clergy, religion, and on Sundays, and it's like, no, we got to work 7 days a week. And he's like, yep, see you later. And he ended up going back home. Yeah.
Just wanting to interrupt you a second. Got to do two things. First of all, we've got Churchy back in. Unmute yourself, Churchy. If you want to interact in our conversation, you can. Also, 22 just said, Martyn, why do you think Virgin Galactic was floated? I know exactly why it was floated. We all know why it was floated. It was floated to make money, to raise money. Just because Richard Branson is a billionaire doesn't mean to say he's going to just fund it all like Father Christmas. Richard Branson sold his shares in Virgin Galactic, and I'm sure he'll buy them back whenever it suits him. Elon Musk sold Tesla, and I'm sure he'll buy it back whenever it suits him. We know why Virgin Galactic raised money. It doesn't mean to say that Richard Branson can't come along and do it for himself. But that isn't good business. Richard Branson is a businessman, and he's not there just to be Father Christmas to everybody and take everybody on free flights into space. So I understand what floating is, and I appreciate your question. We've now got, for the very first time, a panel in the broadcast lounge today. So we've got Stock Market Plan, Churchy from New York. So what we're going to do, we're going to continue this conversation. We're just going to let you know that the bell has gone, and we're going to come back to our guests. If you want any questions or you want to be part of our debate tonight, you can. Let me just in a minute, we're going to celebrate and see. In fact, we'll do it right now. Are you ready? All of you. I want everyone now I want a blow up moment because I'm going to record this on YouTube right now. So you ready? What we're going to do, we're going to check if we have gone through 5,000 subscribers. So Churchy and our other guests, you can actually speak over this if you want. If you want to cheer and say something, feel free. I'm going to go to this position here right now. Let's have a little look. Hang on a minute. I'm going to go to this position here. Right? Okay. You can start chatting, and I'm going to go onto the screen and see if we've hit 5,000 subscribers. So as we do, I want everything to roll through the chat. All right? You ready? And we're going to put this out as a video. Let's see. I'm pretty sure we might have done it, but I won't know. I can't tell until I click on this button. You ready? Okay, here we go. We're going to go over to it right now. So let me go from this screen here. All right, to this one. Here we go. Have we got 5,000 subscribers? This is the moment we find out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4,990. Oh, look at it roll through. Look at it roll through. 5,004. Fantastic. Yeah, brilliant stuff. There you go. We've only been doing this just over a year. That's absolute phenomenal growth. We are very excited by that. There we go. Brilliant. I'm very excited. As you can see from that, I'm very excited about. And as I say it, it's going up as well. I feel like Mr. Beast tonight. Mr. Beast had a moment like that. I know it was 100 million. It was a slightly different thing. But for us, and someone's going up and down on it. Who's doing that? Who's trying to get... It's you guys, isn't it? Going up and down on... Yeah, no. I know what you're doing. Get back subscribed. And if you subscribe again, make sure that you've... press the notification bell. There we go. That was the moment our channel went through 5,000 subscribers. Anyway,
I was here in the panel as a guest, I have to say.
There you go.
I was there. Whenever you get your 50 million subscribers, I said, I was there. Go back to the tape. You can see it. I'm not lying to you. No, you weren't. Yes, I was.
I like that. I invited you to jump on in, and I love the fact you just did that. That was brilliant. That'll go out as a great video later on. The next challenge now is 10,000, then it'll be 50,000, and then it'll be the 100,000 when we get the plaque on the wall. That's the exciting one. Anyway,
that's exactly what I'm waiting on. I can't wait till you get your plaque, man.
I know, mate. It's going to be brilliant. And what I'm excited about most of all, is the fact that when I get to that point, everybody that's on my channel, all the YouTubers can get loads of new subscribers. And you imagine me introducing everybody to someone's channel when I've got 100,000 subscribers. You know, you get Nicky Boy Gaming.
That's so great.
The Queen of Self-Braiding with 100 subscribers, and I ask 100,000 to click on there. It's going to be great. That's going to be the highlight for me. I'm really excited about doing that. But anyway, let me just bring this onto the screen.
Well, it's a part of you that wants to. In the end, you want to help the next guy,
Well, you know, it's just a fun way living, isn't it? Really, I mean, life's bloody tough enough, isn't it? There we go. I'm just bringing everybody's comments on the screen now. If you want to scroll through, we'll add this to the video later, and you'll be part of history. So if you want your name up on the screen right now in the super chat, sorry, not the super chat. You can do the super chat if you want, but you can just put your name in the chat there. And AO Drummer's coming around and around and around there. Keep doing it. Keep doing it quickly, and I'll hold for a second. And while we're doing that, let's go back to our panel this afternoon. Let me just check the stocks. Where are we right now? We're back down. We're down 4.64. We have had a little bounce. Ford has just gone up in the last few minutes, which will please Churchy. Virgin Galactic. It's holding up, but I haven't chased the stock. It's not the time to do that. We've got some pain ahead. Just got to be patient. I've still got 1,000 shares, so I'm not out of the stock by any means. Tesla's coming up in the after hours. Rivian is holding up. I'm not going to sell it. It's still going up. We'll look again on Monday. Arrival is now $87, gone up. Sorry, 87 cents. Oh, there we go. We've got a super chat on the from Stephen Rowe. We've got a super chat, made it onto that. This will be part of our video later on as we went through 5,000 subscribers. Anyway, let's get back in stock market plan. So what's your thoughts then, mate?
Well, you had a question earlier that you mentioned to Church, and I'm trying to recall now. All of this 5,000 business, I just basically went blank. Everything like a vacuum just left my brain.
That's all right. That happens to me all the time, mate.
But it'll come to me.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
It was one of the last things that you were speaking about, as far as that. Yes, okay. So there's different ways to skin a cat, right? You have day traders, swing traders, long-term traders, investors, and such. I mean, and I always say, I teach people. I've been teaching for a while. I used to be an equities trader. I'm retired from the business now, and I was a margin clerk. I don't know if you remember me saying that a long time ago. Oh my God!
Now I'm worried. Now I'm worried because you'll see how much I don't know. Oh my God, we got professional. I knew we had professional traders watching my show, which always beyond me that we have such high qualified people watching me. Makes me laugh. I'm a bloody entertainer.
It's entertaining. I love it. You are a good entertainer, I have to say. So, back to the point is we have to recognize that there's different disciplines in this business. I mean, when you go to a lot of these different forums, right? YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, and the like, you go out there and you watch somebody and they're saying things, but they're saying things from a perspective of this or that. They're either a day trader, a swing trader, a long-term trader. So my advice to the viewers is, when you're out there visiting around, and I encourage you to do so because this is a good way of learning, understand first, your first question to these people should be, what kind of investor are you? Because whatever they're going to say, you have to understand. Like, I'm a swing trader to long-term trader. I don't day trade. Primarily, I do not. But nothing against day trading. It is a different discipline altogether. So when I say to you that we are in a correction, borderline bear market, if you're a day trader or a scalper, that doesn't mean two hoots to you. And it shouldn't, because you can make money both ways. So, you see what I'm saying? So you be really careful, everyone, when you're out there looking at videos and stuff. You really, really need to hone down exactly who you're listening to and where they're coming from. I wanted to say that. Yeah, for sure.
Well,
I think that's important. I'm sorry, Martin.
No, carry on, Church.
No, I'm good. Go ahead.
I think that's important to mention, because I think there's like a misconception sometimes with a lot of members when they hear me or Market Profit going on our tandem, Mr. Clockwork, and everything. We're all in this for different reasons, of course. Like I said, my Robinhood profile is more of play money for me to practice and make sure that I'm actually knowing what I'm doing and learning from my mistakes. I'm actually in this for the long haul, like many people, believe it or not. I don't care what goes on in my IRA right now. I still got 30 more years of my life to work and slave for. So that's really the portfolio I care about the most. And I would definitely be following the way Martin and a lot of other people would traditionally follow. But I think it's also important that people understand how to play the market in all different kinds of ways. I don't ever want to convince Martin to do options trading. I'm a big options trader in my Robinhood profile because I got a few $1,000s to play with. Not everyone's as privileged as I am to do that, but
Right.
I think it's important that he does give it a try. That way he can get a good feel, because you never know. One day you may be in a position where you can options trade and not worry about losing $1,000. So I just think everyone needs to keep an open mind when you're in the market, and I think that's the best teacher I had growing up since I entered the market at a young age. Is that I wanted to just kind of get involved in everything to get a feel of what was
Well,
right for me.
well, that's what you all three of us now talking together are making up what I call the family tree, the tree of investing. Right. This show, when I put it together, was supposed to be a tree, like a big oak tree, like the mighty oak in England that's been in Sherwood Forest in Nottingham for over 1,000 years. Thank you, Nicky Boy Gaming. Thanks, mate, for your super chat. There we go, Nicky Boy Gaming. Let's promote his channel in a minute. Let's make him famous. Nicky Boy Gaming, stay right where you are, and I'll bring your channel up. I'm going to promote your channel for doing that. I really appreciate it. I put this family together so everyone had a voice. If you call in the big YouTubers, right, you're not going to get your voice heard. You can't call in. The guy who's got $10 on the stock market, who hasn't got a clue, isn't going to get heard. This is a family where everybody can hear everyone. And if everyone can come to the table with their limited knowledge, their massive knowledge, their bit of knowledge, not whatever, we all learn from each other. Now, personally, it's very stressful. Sometimes it's quite fun. On certain days, it's great. I bought and sold Virgin Galactic, scalped it 50 times. In and out, in and out, in and out. Really great. Love doing it. It's fun some days. Some days it's not. But my role in this, you guys have got a role. Both of you have just discussed different elements of trading. My role is just to bring everyone together. And if I just did a technical trading show, and those shows exist, the show wouldn't be entertaining like it is. And my personality wouldn't be in it. My passion wouldn't be in it. There's other shows for that. So I'm just here to bring everyone together. And then we have people very, very rich, very successful, like Muzanella, huge $100,000 trades all day long with clients that pay him a lot of money, right? He watches my show, not because he thinks I know more about the stock market than him. I'm never going to do that. But it's an opportunity for everyone to share. And people with great knowledge and people with no knowledge want to come to a family and gain it. And with everyone's part, and as we grow, this is the first time, by the way, we've had 2 people call in at once, which is great. As we grow, I want to add more features. We could have someone who's a very good technical trader calls in every Wednesday at 3 o'clock and has a 15-minute session. And in return, we promote your channel or your business or whatever trading circle you're in. If you want to get any commissions or whatever, we can help you. We might have different elements. And we can all learn from each other. And the purpose of that then is a family can come together and they can learn something that is not hyped or promoted or biased or manipulative or just trying to sell a training course to somebody and you don't believe it's true. I think everyone can tell what I'm saying, what Church is saying, what stock market plan is saying is real because it's our own experiences. And if we bring that together, I think we've got something really special that even the rich, massive traders can learn from, as I do have already, and small traders with $10 on the stock market who just want to learn and be part of a family and a community. So that's what this is all about.
Martin, can I add something to that?
Yes, please.
You mentioned the different levels, right, of expertise, right? Because it's about experience. How much experience do you have? How many times have you pressed the buy button and the sell button, right? Some of us have done it more than others. Like I said, I've been doing this for a long time, decades, and both professionally and personally. However, I will tell you this, like for me, I think some people would say that's a pretty long time. This guy must be an expert. Well, I'm not an expert. I just know, right? The stock market is like a photo album. And the pictures that are in there, I know them, see them over and over again. That's not being smart. That's just knowing. That's just having experience. So not to get off the point I'm trying to make is I teach people in YouTube, in TikTok. I just started with TikTok. I used to do a lot of Twitch, but I kind of stopped that because I want to kind of move in towards the TikTok and back to YouTube. I took a long hiatus. My YouTube was from like 2000. I think the last video I posted was 2012. And then I had kids, and now they're in university. So I have time again to get back into it. It really is a love of mine to teach. So, when I teach, and that's like a coach, right? It's just, you see the same thing in athletics. When you coach, you might be somebody who's experienced in the game, in stock markets, in football, in basketball, whatever. But when you teach, you also benefit because it brings you back to fundamentals. It brings you back to the things, to the discipline that you come with, right? And a lot of times as we go forward and as we experience more and more and more, like back then when I was a professional, we did not have Bitcoin. We did not have crypto, right? We didn't have these things. We did not have NFTs, right? So as you get along and you start to introduce new things into your game, sometimes you kind of remember, or you forget, what is correct, right? What's taking you through the years and the discipline that's taking you through the years. And when you reiterate through teaching, you reiterate this to your students, it comes right back to you. Absolutely. So it's really, really neat to have to, you know what I'm saying, Church? It's really, really a really good mesh to do exactly what you're doing. And me, for myself, I love it, and I love to volunteer for the technical part of it. If you ever need a volunteer on once a week or whatever, you set the time, I'll be there.
There you go.
My specialty is the overall market health, right? And I do that through study of the SPY, Standard & Poor's 500, same difference, proportionate interest of movement. And I do it through that. And I've been doing it the same way. If you look at my videos in YouTube from 2012, 2011, 2010, and you look at my material today, it's exactly the same. Nothing has changed. It's all the same verbiage, the same discipline. So, it's a long time coming, but now I'm getting back into it. And I have more time now that the children are in university, and I got one in high school still, but they're not babies, like they used to be. So, but anyway, I wanted to mention that it's a good mesh, man. It'll serve you well. It'll serve the community well, I think. Yeah.
I would love to talk to you about that. Please engage with me on Discord, and let's do that. And as the channel grows, there'll be more of that. We can share screens, we can share videos, images, whatever. There's loads of that. Just want to say very quickly, I've got a couple of questions here. First of all, I've just put in the chat, Nicky Boy Gaming. I want to feature him today. He's one of our YouTubers. He's got 59 subscribers right now. Everybody, his channel is in the chat. Go and subscribe. I'm going to refresh it in 1 minute. Let's see it's come up. He just gave me a great super chat, and I want to make him famous today. Let's get him up to what should we say? 70 subscribers. Let's see if we can do it. It's quite a quiet show right now. I have to be honest. Late night Friday. It's gone a bit quiet, but never mind. And I subscribe to him. I've also got a question here from 22. The guy who's talking, all right, so that's aimed at you. Can you please tell me what professional work you did in the market? And before you answer, I just want to say, first of all, this is not... we don't give financial advice here. This is, as a full disclaimer, below my video in the comments about this is entertainment. This is my personal opinion, my personal views that I'm sharing with the world. And no one is paid. Oh, look at that, 64 subscribers. Nicky Boy Gaming, you happy with that? Yeah. There you go. You got five in like 1 second. You wait till I got 100,000 subscribers, mate. Anyway, can't wait to do that. It's going to be so much. I feel like Mr. Beast or somebody then. Anyway, the point is, no one is charging for their information here. You take it or you don't. People are just sharing their experiences. So you can now answer that question. But if you've got no professional experience or no one's ever paid you or any form of qualification, that doesn't make you less valid or less important. So if you could answer that, that'd be great.
Is that for Church or for me? I'm not sure.
That was for you.
Oh, okay. Well, everybody asks that, right? Because very rarely do you meet somebody that's actually on TikTok or YouTube that actually was a professional for years. But yeah, In September of 1999, I got my Series 7 license. And then shortly thereafter, I got on an equities trade in a retail firm, a small firm in Florida. I traded for about 3 or 4 years. Then I became a margin clerk. Then I became a bond trader. And then I left the industry because I moved from one place to another, and the geography did not provide what I was looking for as far as a desk. I basically moved to the country. And so everything changed. And then, that was the extent of it. 1999 all the way up till 2006 as a professional. And then, but it's like a plumber. Once a plumber, you're always a plumber, right? So I still trade my own accounts and still use a lot of the stuff that I learned, And I have to say, till this day, all of the stuff that I have on the internet and everything out there, I've never charged a dime for it. But I might have to now because I'm spending a lot more time, and time is of value. But I mean, but this ridiculousness that you're seeing of $500 a month, $300 a month, I'm just like, this is wow. I mean, and there's a lot of people doing it, but and then I get on there and I look and I'm like, this isn't worth a penny. I mean, but it's whatever. To each his own. I don't want to get down on those guys, but hopefully that answered his question. Yeah, and yeah, I
think so. And thank you very much for sharing that information. So there you go. And I'd just like to add on that point, because it's something that people ask a lot of me in many levels. Do you have the right to come on this channel and say all this stuff? Well, of course I do. This is my YouTube channel. You choose to watch. You don't pay to watch. You could be a member or not, but it's free. It's free entertainment. It says everywhere. And I'd like to point them back to the fact that I was named by Elton John as the world piano man, but I have no...
Wow.
Yes, I've toured 195 countries. I've sold out theatres around the world. What's my qualifications? None. I've just done it for 37 years in theatres and sold out, and I had one hit record, and I've done...
That's awesome.
But what's my qualification? I don't know. I've just done it all my life, and I've lived the life and toured with the biggest stars in the world, but at certain points. So... it's a fair question, and 22 says yes, thanks. You did answer it well. So there you go. Thank you very much.
And I will, if I may go a little further into that answer or the question itself. I mean, people want to know, right? They want to know who they're talking to, or at least listening to, and I respect that. However, I will tell you this: what I know, I can teach somebody in less than 90 days. Now, it takes practice. I can teach you how to ride a horse, but you gotta practice yourself, right? You gotta get involved. That's a whole nother. That's up to the person. But what I know, it's a simple strategy, a simple. I basically play momentum plays. Stocks that are going higher will go higher, and they have explosive fundamental growth.
If I may, sorry, if I may just jump in there just for a second. What would you mind? We don't have your name on the channel. Do you have your name at all?
Marvin.
Okay, let's not go into any more detail on that now. But I tell you what we'll do. If you access the Discord, you can, if you ever become a silver member, whatever, you can have your own channel, and you can speak of all these things. And what we'll do is we will start to schedule different days with different events, different videos, different live streams.
Yet?
Sorry?
I'm not a silver member yet?
I don't know what you are. I can't check on this screen.
What's wrong with me?
I have no idea what you are at this precise moment.
I'll fix that.
But yeah, you can have...
What the hell?
Let me just scroll up. Let me have a little quick look. I can't... Where I am right now, I'm not in the back end of my channel. I don't see that information.
It's all right. Don't worry about it. Keep going. But yeah. I'm receiving what you're saying. Keep going. I'm sorry. I'll just... What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me?
No worries. What we'll do, we'll set up different days, different events for different themes, and we'll have different people coming on. And I really appreciate your input today. Thank you very much for sharing all that information. We've got a very young investor here, trader. He just started his own YouTube channel, Caden Youngquist. He's called CY Financials, and I'm sure he would love to get to know you. And yeah, that'd be awesome. Anyway,
it's like community, man. We can do it. But anyways, guys, I have to run. I'm sorry to cut short, and I know you do too. So I really a great pleasure, and have a great weekend. Be safe. I'm here in Florida. We got hurricanes coming, so
oh my god,
I'll be nailing down some wood and the
I know what that was like.
The side of the house.
I was in Hurricane Irma on St. Martin, so I know what that's like. Yeah,
it's just such an expense of time and money. It's
oh my god.
It's just the time that it takes. Put the pots and the plants inside and all this nonsense. Oh, it's like
stock market
chairs, empty the pool.
Marvin, thank you ever so much for calling in. We really appreciate it. Let's do more. Let's plan more. And thank you for being a member and a part of our family and all the rest of it. Let's onwards and upwards, my friend. Thanks for calling in.
You betcha. Have a great one, guys.
Awesome.
Bye-bye.
Awesome stuff. Well, we're just about coming to the end of our broadcast today. I am actually off now because I've got a gig tonight in Dallas. I'm actually playing in a restaurant tonight in Dallas. I'm very excited about that. And very rarely I do a gig, but these days, with the way the financial climate is, I've got to do a gig and put some money in the bank, some real cash in the bank, which is exactly what I'm doing tonight. So anyway, thanks for our guest today, Marvin and Churchy, who called in. Absolutely awesome. Great stuff. Great content. And thank you ever so much, everyone who celebrated with me tonight when we went through 5,000 subscribers. Absolutely awesome. We're at 5,002 right now. A couple of you playing silly buggers with coming in and out like that. But anyway, we're comfortably above 5,000 now. Absolutely awesome. So I'll have Greg Dickerson on the show very, very soon. All right. That's it from me. Nice, interesting to hear your opinion. I'm a retired broker and owned a regulated precious metals trading firm, by the way. Always good to know. 22. Become a member, get involved, and you too could be called into the show and have your own channel and everything else and all the rest of it. But that's it from me this afternoon. All we got to do now is day trader of the day. Go live in Dallas, Martin. LOL. Go live in Dallas. I am in Dallas. Well, yeah. I mean, what can you say? Yes, go live at your gig. I'll just go and live there, shall I? Just permanent. Anyway, all right. So what was I going to do? Yes, we've got some people right now who are watching the show, haven't liked the video. Can you believe it? Smash the like button right now. Here's your last chance to get in the cash prize draw on Sunday. If you, you mean go live? Oh, go live. I apologize. Go live in your Dallas on your gig. I'll have a look and see what it's like. Good God, he said. All right, I get you. I see what you mean now. I thought you said go live there. You meant go live there. I'm with you. I always do when I watch the show. Everyone smashed a like. All right, good stuff. Now make sure that you've all got the newsletter for Sunday and enter the draw. We had a great draw this morning. And it went to Shad was the winner this morning. He won the cash prize. Absolutely awesome. So thanks to guys tonight. We went through our 5,000 subscribers, which is very, very exciting. Right now, let's have a look. We're down 4.5%. Go to your main position. Let's do day trader of the day. And let's find out who's down and up the most today. What a great chat that was today. We had two really good callers in today. Really appreciate it. Down 4.55%. There you go. When we get the first one in, I could not get letter of subscription. Ed Nevius, when you click on this, let me show you again. Let me share with you again. You click on this, you will get a verification email. The verification email may go into your junk folder because it contains the word cash prize draw. There's the link you need to click to, and this is the email you're searching for. thedaytrader@martynlucas.com. There it is. It may be in your junk folder. I promise you'll get it. If you've not got it, you can request it again until you've verified. It will keep sending it to you. So you'll get it. And then it goes out on 8 a.m. Central, 9 a.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. GMT. And then you can be in the cash prize draw for next Friday. And there's many, many other perks in the newsletter as well. If anybody wants to sponsor the newsletter for this Sunday, it's a $10 super chat and you can sponsor it. And what you will get for your $10 is a thumbnail, a link to your YouTube, your website, whatever it might be, business, and a paragraph of text. If you want that, you've got a minute to put a $10 super chat in and you can sponsor the newsletter and just send me the information via Discord. And it gets opened by 268 people. So it's pretty good. If you want to, get someone to click on your website or your whatever it might be, $10 super chat and you can sponsor this Sunday's newsletter. Other than that, that's it. So let's get the scores on. And I'll give you a minute. If you wish to do that, you can do that in the chat. All right, let's bring up a minute clock. And let's see the scores. Doesn't my song, Martin? What's that? You want a song? Nicky Boy Gaming, you can have a song. Did you do a $10 super chat? Yes, you can have a song. What would you like? Yes, you can have a song. Up 11%. Bill is smashing it today. My gosh, how's Bill up so much? Already done, mate. There you go. I've only got Bill's score. Where's everybody's score tonight? What song would you like? Chiggy, 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 pow, pow. That's not a real song, by the way. 12%. Oh my God, what's going on here? I'm having a bloody awful time. Anyway. Already did that Rocket... Oh, Rocket Man. You want Rocket Man tonight? Okie doke. You want to hear Rocket Man? You can have Rocket Man. Okay, 12.97%. Down 5.11. There we go. It looks like the winner tonight again is Bill. Absolutely awesome. So let's give Bill a big thank you very much. There you go. And thumbs up and let's give him the sound effects. There you go. There you go. Yes, please. I win. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. I got it wrong. Churchy won. Churchy won. Sorry, Bill. Sorry, Bill. No, you come second. Do it again. Churchy won. Thank you for your honest trades. Thumbs up. Sorry, Bill. You came a very, very close second. Very, very close second. Hardly anything in it. Hardly anything in it. Single woman waiting for you. Down 2.69. There you go. Awesome stuff. Right. Okay. If anybody wants to sponsor the newsletter, you can do it. It's $10 if you want to do that right now. Otherwise, let me just turn that up a little bit. There we go. Otherwise, it's now time to close the show with Rocket Man. This is a request for Nicky Boy Gaming. So let's do that right now. Nicky Boy Gaming gave me a $10 super chat for this song. Let me pump out the smoke. Everybody on TikTok, thank you very much for being here. I look forward to seeing you. You done Rocket Man yesterday? No, I didn't. I didn't do Rocket Man yesterday. I did. I'm still standing yesterday. I'm doing Rocket Man today. So, very different song. This is Rocket Man. Different. So, let's do it. I might take you with me. If everyone smashes a like, taps the 2 screens, and gets me to 2,000 likes, I'll take the phone with me to the studio, and you can be in the song for Rocket Man. This is especially for Nicky Boy Gaming. So let me finish up the show right now. I've got to go because I've got a gig tonight. I've actually got a gig. I'm actually going to earn some money tonight. Amazing as it might sound. Right, let's turn all the lights out. Let's get ready to rock and roll. Do that. Do that. And a bit of Elton John tonight. Let's bring everyone's comments in as well. There you go. Okie dokie. Oh, great. I've got my favourite people just turned up. The bloody lawn crew. I hate the bloody lawn crew. Can everybody hear that? They drive me up the bloody wall. All they do is blow the grass from one garden to the other. No one can be bothered to pick up the grass in America. They just blow it from one neighbor to the other. Anyway, let's do it. Here we go. Okay. Rocket Man tonight. So here we go. Rocket Man is what you asked for. So Rocket Man is what you're going to get. Got a bit of lagging. Rocket Man. Okay, here we go. She packed my bags last night pre-flight. 0 hour, 9 a.m. Gonna be high, yeah, yeah, as a kite by then, yeah. I miss the earth so much, I miss my wife. It's lonely out in space. Such a timeless flight like this, yeah. I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not a man that think I am at home. Oh no, oh no, I'm a rockin' man. Rockin' man, burning out his fuse all alone. Mars ain't the kind of place to raise your kids. In fact, it's cold as hell. There's no one there to raise them if you did. And all the science I don't understand. It's just my job 5 days a week. Rockin' man, yeah, rocket man. I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not a man that think I am at home. Oh no, oh no, I'm a rockin' man. Rockin' man, burning out his fuse all alone. I think it's gonna be a long, long time. I think it's gonna be a long, long time. I think it's gonna be a long, long time. I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not a man they think I am at home. Oh no, oh no, I'm a rocking man. Rocking man, burning out his fuse all alone. I think it's gonna be a long, long time. I think it's gonna be a long, long time. I think it's gonna be a long, long time. I just got another super chat from Nicky Boy Gaming. He asked for Pigeon Please. I don't know Pigeon Please by Sir Elton John. Is that such a song? So here is Nikita for you. Hey Nikita, is it cold in your little corner of the world? You could roll around the globe and never find a warmer soul to know. Oh, I saw you by the wall, 10 of your tin soldiers in a row, with eyes that look like ice on fire, the human heart captive in the snow. Hey Nikita, you will never know anything about my home. Counting soldiers in a row. Oh no, hey Nikita, I just need you so. Do you ever think of me? Do you ever see the letters that I write? If you look up through the wire, do you count the same stars at night? If there ever comes a time guns and gates no longer hold you in, if you're free to make a choice, just look towards the west and find a friend. Hey Nikita, you'll never know anything about my home. I will never feel to hold you. Oh no, oh Nikita, I just need you so. Hey Nikita, is the other side of any given line in time, counting soldiers in a row. Oh no, hey Nikita, I just need you so. Ooh, counting 10 tin soldiers in a row. Oh, counting 10 tin soldiers in a row. All right, time. Thank everyone. Nicky Boy Gaming just bought 2 songs tonight. Hang on, Billy Joel's Piano Man, please. I'm sending another $10. Oh my gosh, he's what? What's going on? He wants the Piano Man. You got 30. I can't believe it. Have we got time for one more? What's the time? Well, we've always got time for one more if anybody wants to make a request. Oh my gosh. Let me just cue it up. I was just about to press the roll the credits. Nicky Boy Gaming tonight. There it is. I think it's just come on in the chat. There it is. We've got another song. Everybody thank Nicky Boy Gaming tonight. It's thanks to Nicky Boy Gaming tonight that we've got another song, and it's gonna be the song for everyone tonight. It's going to be the song for everyone. Are you ready? Here we go. It's, of course, Piano Man. And I'll put everyone's name on the screen who highlights their name. If you want to highlight your name with a $1 super chat, whatever, you can. And you can get your name in the song. If you want your name in the song, all you got to do is a 99 cents tip. And your name will be in the song. I will add your name to the song. Here we go. It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday, and Nicky Boy Gaming was here. He requested 3 songs with a super chat, making love to his tonic and gin. And Nicky Boy Gaming said, play a memory. I am not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and it's sweet, and I knew it complete when I wore a younger man's clothes. Oh yeah. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da da. And Jason Stolfer, he's a friend of mine, and he gets my drinks for free. And Jason, we're in the mood for a melody, and you got us feeling alright, yeah. Now Nicky Boy Gaming and Jason Stolfer, they are here tonight. They said we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling alright. Won't you sing us a song? You're the world's piano man. Won't you sing us a song tonight? Well, I'm sure that I could be a movie star if I could get out of this place. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da da. Now founder members of the Day Trader with their gold shiny badge. They have been here from the beginning, sharing love and fun. It's Mike, Alicia, and the Queen of Self-Rating. Now the Queen of Self-Rating, she practiced politics, but she'd never get stoned. But Mike and Queen are sharing a drink that it's better than drinking alone. Oh yeah. La la da da la da da da. a smile. And the manager tonight is Nicky Boy Gaming, who gave me 3 out of 3. Oh yeah! Now Ed, he's thinking. Now Ed, he's thinking, why am I not a member? Why am I not a member of the greatest YouTube channel in the world? I could get my name on the screen, I could be a member with a badge, and get my name in a song by the world piano man. Stephen Rowe, he knows it. He's just joined a few weeks ago, and he's thinking to himself, like Crag, I want a gold badge. I want to be like everybody else. I want to be like everybody else. Da, 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 da. I want my name in a song. In a song. Won't you sing us a song? You're the world piano man with the greatest day trader show. And today on the show we got 5,000 subscribers, and this is just the beginning now. La da da la da da la da da la 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 da 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 da. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There we go. Absolutely great. Let's go and roll the credits. Let's go back over to the main studio, roll the credits, and finish up with today's show. What a great night. We got through 5,000 subscribers. Everybody's excited. I can't believe it. Let's do it. Hang on a minute. I've broken it. Don't worry about it. Have I busted it? Probably. I'm always busting it. Okay, here we go. Let's go over here. Take off the hat. Press that, press that. Press that. Press that. Oh. All right, another show, another day, another week. Oh my gosh, why do we do it? No, wait, Nicky Boy Jamie says, no, wait. What's going on? What do you mean, no, wait? You say no, wait, what's going on? Please wait. Why? What am I waiting for? What am I waiting for? You need to tell me what I'm waiting for. Need to know, need to know. What? He wants another song? You're joking. He wants another song? Another super chat? What's he want? He's going for the world record tonight. Nicky Boy Gaming is going for the world record. Another song. What do you want? What do you want this time? For your viewer. Which viewer? Which viewer is that? Let me roll the credits then, and then I'll go back and finish up with a song. I'll roll the credits, and then I'll do the song. If you want to pick another song, you can have another song. You can always have another song. All right. So true. Right. Okay. What do you want? True, right. All of them. What song's that? For your viewer, what viewer? Okay, what song's that then? Let me roll the credits. Let me find out what's going on here. Let's roll the credits. Let's see who took part in the show tonight. Restream bot was slayed again by Mike the moderator, and that was pretty good. And hang on, we got a new member. That was Crag. Someone else said they're going to become a silver member tonight. Absolutely brilliant. Very exciting. Okay, I let you roll the credit. Well, what song is it? What song is it? You've not said what song it is yet. Super chat, Stephen Rowe, Nicky Boy Gaming. There you go on the screen. Jason Stolfer. It's famous tonight, Nicky Boy Gaming. He's taken over the show. I love it. What do you want, Nicky Boy Gaming? So Mike slayed the restream bot, as you can see, as always. It's his job, you know. Stephen Rowe, Nicky Boy Gaming channel, Jason Stolfer. Followers, single but woman, waiting. Members, we got from Crag. It's my life, Billy Joel. Okay. All right, let's go and finish it up then. Absolutely great. There is the credits tonight. Awesome stuff. The credits are rolled. I've never ended the credits before during a live thing. How do I end the credits? There you go. That's how you end the credits. That's how you go back to the main part of the show. You press this button here. You do that. You do that. You press that again. You press that button over there. When you press that button, you press that button. You stop the music. Oh, look at me on the big telly. Look at that. How did I get up there? I'm on the big telly. That's weird. All right. Okay, there we go. There we go. Nice win, Churchy. Stephen Rowe, thanks for everything. Church of Logic. Excellent voice. Well, we got another request, apparently. Nicky Boy Gaming wants to finish up with My Life. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. It's blowing me away. I can't believe it that much. It's that much. I can't believe it. All right. Okay. I'll wear this hat this time. All right. Okay. You ready? Okay. Here we go. We're doing this time. He wants My Life. We got in. Hang on a minute. Why have I got that on the screen? Oh, that's beyond. That's earlier. Right. I was thinking, what's going on there? Right. Okay. We've got one final request, and this time, Nicky Boy Gaming wants My Life by Billy Joel. All right. I can do it. I can do it. It's called My Life. It's a good song, this. I like this one. This will make everybody laugh. No, it won't. It'll make everybody happy. That's what it will do. You ready? Billy Joel. Just got to type in all these things. My Life. Billy Joel. My Life. Here you go.
To be real close. Said he couldn't go on the American way. Closed the shop, saw the house, bought a ticket to the West Coast. Now he gives them a stand of routine in the land. Listen to Bob Squirrel, Bob Squirrel. This is for Bob Squirrel. I don't need you to worry for me, 'cause I'm alright. I don't need you to tell me it's time to come home. I don't care what you say anymore. This is my life. Go ahead with your own life and leave me alone. I never said you had to offer me a second chance. I never said I was the victim of a circumstance. I still belong. Don't get me wrong. You can speak your mind, but not on my time. They will tell you you can't sleep alone in a strange place. Bob Squirrel. They will tell you you can't sleep with somebody else. Bob Squirrel. I was sooner or later you'll sleep in your own space. Either way, it's okay. You wake up for yourself. I don't need you to worry for me, 'cause I'm alright. Alright. I don't need you to tell me it's time to come home. I don't care what you say somebody else. I never said you had to offer me a second chance. I never said I was the victim of a circumstance. I still belong, don't get me wrong. You can speak your mind, but not on my time. Take it to yourself in my life. Oh, take it to yourself, it's my life. Oh, take it to yourself, it's my life. Take it to yourself, it's my life.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you.
When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom. Would you know my name if I saw you in heaven? Look into my eyes, you'll see what you mean. Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. The child is a king, the carol I sing. Sammy used to work on the docks. Eunice died on strike. She down on it, look for love. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. If you know Peggy Sue, then you know why I feel blue about Peggy. About Peggy Sue. Well, I love you, girl. I love you, Peggy Sue.
And I said to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh, yeah. Scooby-Dooby-Dooba-Dooba-Dooba-Dooby-Doo.
Love on the rocks, hey, no surprise. Pour me a drink and I'll tell you some lies. Nothing to lose, just sing the blues all the time. You never give me your number. You never give me your situation. And in the middle of investigations, you break down. Boy, you gonna carry that weight a long time. And in the end,
See you back on Monday.
Hello, good.